It's been a long, strange trip for Brett Auger to finally find a home at Nature Nate's Honey Company.
I did come from Richmond Hill, found Valdosta, and the things that I liked about it were there was a lot of opportunities that I didn't see myself finding in Savannah. A lot more industrial, a lot more entry-level jobs that I could obtain because I still didn't have a college degree when I first came here. I found Valdosta. I knew people that lived in Valdosta, and I knew it was pretty industrial and it had a lot of job opportunities. And I moved out here, enrolled with GMC, started working towards a logistics management, associates in logistics management, which I obtained. I also did enroll. The environment here on a smaller city that still does have a lot of opportunities is something that I fell in love with. You know, I can be in town in 15 minutes. I can be to work in 15 minutes and not get stuck in traffic. But there are still great companies here like Lowe's, there's Home Depot.
After years of searching for both a city and a job that he loved, Brett found Nature Nate's here in Valdosta. He found an area that was affordable and provided him a great work environment. He says the honey company shares his values and is a place that treats their employees better than any place he's ever worked.
Honestly, I went to about 60 different places, and I was just putting in applications asking if you're hiring, and I wound up just walking in the door to Nature Nate's, and I ran into a gentleman called John Sheets, and the environment that he provided at the time was remarkable. He was just high energy, very nice, he cared about me, he didn't know me, and it just became a very warm and welcoming environment from the get-go. I did a little research about Nature Nate's, found out that they're already in Sam's Club and Walmart, and that they had a good Christian mission and environment, and it kind of aligned with my moral and ethical beliefs. And I was very excited about that, and they hired me on. I saw a company with a lot of potential growth, and they were just out of building. They had only been here about 3 months before. Operational for about 3 months before I got hired on.
Brett has now been with Nature Nate's nearly as long as it's been here in Valdosta. He's worked himself up in the company, and they are encouraging him to continue to better himself through education.
I do encourage it for every person here at the company, and they want everybody to develop. They do care about that. They want to promote people. They try to promote internally rather than hiring externally. If we need to hire externally, it's definitely an option. But my bosses have shared their stories. They've shared how education and degrees help impact. Any questions, anytime I've ever needed help, just very approachable, and there hasn't been anything that we couldn't overcome. But I'm enrolled towards my bachelor's in business admin with Valdosta. I'm a senior currently, full-time right now, which is 4 classes within 12 credits. VSU's been very helpful in admissions and the whole process of just working with me. Thankfully, the bosses that I've had in here have definitely seen that, and they've definitely cared about my growth individually, which a lot falls back on me too. I had to express that. You know, I wanted to share with them that I'm interested in growth, and then prove it by obtaining a degree and furthering my education.
Nature Nate's and Brett Auger is just one example of the many great companies that Valdosta and Lowndes County provides for workers. In the coming months, we will introduce more of these businesses and individuals through this video series.